Chapter 8. A Narrow Escape. The wilderness had shown both its beauty and its dangers to Mia, Max, Felix, and their newfound ally, the noble wolf. As they continued their arduous journey, they encountered a series of challenges that tested their courage and resourcefulness. However, little did they know that Chapter 8 would bring them face to face with a perilous situation. A narrow escape that would push their limits like never before. The group had reached the edge of a vast ravine, its depths obscured by a thick mist that hung in the air. The treacherous terrain presented a daunting obstacle, forcing them to carefully navigate along a narrow path that hugged the cliffside. Each step had to be calculated, for a single misstep could send them plunging into the abyss below. As they cautiously made their way along the treacherous path, a sudden gust of wind rattled the surrounding trees, causing the group to instinctively halt. It was then that they heard it, the low growl of an unseen danger lurking nearby. Fear seized their hearts as they realized they were not alone on the perilous precipice. Out of the mist emerged a fierce and formidable adversary, a mountain lion, its eyes fixated on its potential prey. Mia, Max, Felix, and the wolf found themselves trapped between the imminent threat of the predator and the deadly precipice. Instinctively, the group banded together, their unity their greatest defense. The wolf positioned itself at the forefront, its stance protective and resolute. Mia, Max, and Felix huddled close, their hearts pounding in their chests as they prepared for the looming confrontation. With a roar that echoed through the ravine, the mountain lion lunged forward, its claws unsheathed and its predatory instincts honed. The group sprang into action, their survival instincts kicking in. Mia, agile and nimble, leapt to the side, narrowly evading the lion's lethal strike. Max, quick-witted and adaptable, darted forward, his presence a distraction that momentarily disrupted the lion's focus. Felix, wise and strategic, used his cunning to outmaneuver the predator, diverting its attention and buying precious seconds. Their collective efforts bought them a fleeting advantage, but the mountain lion was relentless in its pursuit. It lunged again, its sharp claws barely missing Mia's flank. The group's unity was their strength, but the predator's ferocity tested the limits of their resilience. With no other escape route in sight, their only hope lay in reaching the other side of the ravine. They had to continue along the narrow path, where one misstep could spell disaster. With unwavering determination, they pressed on, the adrenaline pumping through their veins. As they carefully maneuvered along the precarious ledge, the mountain lion relentlessly pursued them, its growls reverberating in the still air. Every leap, every twist, carried the weight of their survival. Their muscles strained, their senses heightened, as they pushed their bodies to the brink of exhaustion. At the most critical moment, just as the group neared the other side of the ravine, tragedy almost struck. The mountain lion, fueled by desperation, lunged once more, its claws grazing Felix's hind leg. The pain seared through him, but with a surge of determination, he propelled himself forward, narrowly escaping the predator's grasp. With a final burst of energy, Mia, Max, Felix, and the wolf reached the safety of solid ground. They collapsed, their chests heaving, their bodies trembling with a mix of exhaustion and relief. The narrow escape had pushed them to their limits, but their unity and unwavering resolve had carried them through. As they caught their breath and regained their composure, the group shared a glance of understanding and gratitude. The narrow escape had not only tested their physical endurance but had deepened their bond, reminding them of the power of unity and the resilience of the human and animal spirit.